pure of heart and awakened by fury.
What is going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at it again. Today I got another video for you guys on the new upcoming Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 88. But before we jump into this video, guys, please do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon. We got 10 things here that I want to see hopefully shown in this new arc. If you guys didn't already know, December 20th is the launch of the Dragon Ball Superhero movie arc. It's going to be done in the manga form, so we're going to have a whole bunch of recap, but at the same time we have a chance here to lay some groundwork for more clarity on certain plot points that I felt like should have gotten it throughout the movie and what we've seen so far. So like I said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So first thing that I want to see is, who is Black Frieza searching for specifically? Is it the strongest fighter in the universe, or is it just Broly specifically because of what happened in Dragon Ball Super movie Broly right before Frieza kind of goes off the grid for a bit? He got his ass beat really badly over an hour while they failed the fusions and stuff like that, and he got his ass beat by every Saiyan there basically. So Frieza, is he searching for Broly, or is he searching for the strongest in the universe? Which would kind of bring into the conclusion of why they brought Broly to Planet Beerus, because they kind of mentioned that in the movie. I just want more concrete reasons and more concrete lore in the movie added on into this manga. So for me, I would want to see, is it specifically searching for Broly, or is it because he's one of the strongest in the universe right now? But Gohan kind of showed that he also has crazy potential too, and is the strongest amongst all of them according to Kira. So it's pretty crazy as where this may land. For the next thing that I want to see, Granola's whereabouts. So he only has a couple months to live, and he's crazy powerful too. Will this next big fight take place right after Cell Max, within the range of Granola still being around? I would hate for them just to let him die off like that, because if he's this crazy strong, the next threat, the next clash should all happen at once. You feel like if there was a tournament of power, he should be entering it before he dies, you know what I mean? The next thing I'd also like to see is Beast Gohan Lore added. So like I said in previous videos, I don't like the Beast Gohan transformation in terms of there's no build up for it. There's no training montage. Yes, he said he was training in private, but it didn't also match up with the fact that he couldn't use weighted gear. They need to add some more lore to what Beast Gohan is. They can't pull a Trunks Rage with this, where it's like, oh yeah, he just got angry and he's been training with the gods and he's just strong now. It doesn't work like that. That was another thing that kind of made the Zamasu arc fall flat. It's like they don't really explain what Super Saiyan Rage is, and here we got Beast Gohan. Like, they've done more explanations for Broly's power level with the great ape and all that stuff within him, but with Beast Gohan, where is this beast part coming from? Why does he have MUI looking hair but red eyes? They need to like really solidify, is this coming from the great ape? What is this coming from for real? Like, I like the purple sparks and stuff like that, and that's what I also have seen other fans allude to, that yo, it's the Elder Kai unlockability. The same exact purple sparks flew out of that transformation too. They can easily connect that, but I want them to mention it in some way, shape, or form. This way it's a little bit more concrete and not up in the air, because to this day, Super Saiyan Rage, you explain to me and without like putting up a front what exactly it is in clear terms, you know what I mean? So, and why has nobody else achieved it? Trunks and Goten going on maybe a Gotenks adventure. So that was one of the most missed opportunities in this new Dragon Ball superhero movie, is the fact that we had no Trunks and Goten and Gotenks fusion properly. We had a Goofy Goober version of it, and I'm hoping that they have to have some type of level threat where it's just not bandits, it's not regular dudes with guns, that they're able to use Gotenks to fight something off. If it's not Cell Max, maybe something directly after that, something that can let us see the OG original fusion before Gogeta took the spotlight come to light. Like, I loved the fact that Gotenks was even a thing introduced in the Majin Buu arc. As a kid watching that for the first time, thinking that this is going to be the savior. It's a combination of Goten and Trunks that's going to protect the Earth before even knowing what's going to happen afterwards. Just knowing that after they go to that chamber and they go Super Saiyan 3, that he was going to take over. That was some good moments back in the day while you're watching it, while it's still fresh. But hopefully we see some prime Gotenks. Seeing Beast Gohan meet up with Goku and Vegeta on Beerus' planet, so I'm guessing following after Cell Max, he's going to have to see them eventually either on Beerus' planet to show off his new abilities and actually be able to train, or he's going to be right there on Earth and they're going to meet him down there for some kind of barbecue or something like that. But Beast Gohan meeting up with them is definitely what I want to see in some sort of way, because remember, Piccolo or somebody in the movie also confirmed that Goku and Vegeta might have not even been able to take on Cell Max, so Beast Gohan being able to take him on. With that, and taking into the fact that Akira said Gohan's the strongest, it's kind of crazy to see the scaling of that, because if Cell Max had went to the perfect form, nothing would have been able to beat him at this time. So that would have actually been a good team up for everybody if they had gone all that way, like Cell coming back at that level. But They didn't do that. They kept it smaller scale, which is still good, focusing on the characters, but add to that Beast Gohan lore and show us what Beast Gohan does when he meets up with Goku and Vegeta, and how does he scale against new MUI and new Ultra Ego in the final stages of that training. Because remember, they got one hit by Black Frieza, so where is Beast Gohan in the scaling with that? Broly finally being able to control his rage into the end of the arc. So we know in Superhero he still hasn't had control of his rage. Goku told him to take a seat, and hopefully towards the end of this arc we see maybe a moment where he flashes into rage but then finally controls it, and maybe show during the entirety of the arc of him struggling to control this rage and what happens, because it's gotta be some crazy epic stuff and stuff for the not only the manga but for the anime as well. So Broly controlling the rage into the end of the arc, and what's the foe that we're gonna direct all of this stuff at? Remember, MUI Goku, we got Ultra Ego Vegeta trained up, we got Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Granola's on the field, and now a powered up Broly that can control his emotions. Who are we fighting at this point? So which also leads into the next point, the Tournament of Power 2 at the end of it all. So maybe the Tournament of Power 2 is about to go down, or they're gonna go to the ending where Goku finally meets up with Oob, recruits him, and then that's when we start the next Tournament of Power. Because remember, Oob is crazy powerful now too. He has Grand Supreme Kai energy that battled with Moro level of power. So him being another one of Earth's strongest fighters, he's actually up there with the gods, as crazy as that is. So if they were recruiting Oob at the very end of Z, and then they transition that into the Tournament of Power and this new free fall of energy that they can scale into anything they want to, finally going into that GT territory, that would be a pretty crazy way to do it. So Tournament of Power 2, or are we fighting Frieza? What are we doing here? So that's also what I also want to see at the same time, Z ending overwritten. So if we see this leads into the Z ending, which is what everybody's saying is, and Akira even confirmed this, that superhero arc goes into the end of Z, they may just like fly through that final episode, put that into this, redraw some of the things with how these characters are reacting, and then go right into whatever the next big foe is. So I feel like superhero is more of a training arc, and if they wanted to really go all out right after the end of Z moment, they just transition that right into the superhero arc, the finale of it, and then boom, we're into the next spot. So we kind of flash through that, and whatever the new thing is, it's the new thing. This one is a bit crazier. It's Beast Gohan versus Frieza. So I want to see if Gohan is the strongest amongst all these fighters. Is he able to take on Frieza, or where does he scale against Frieza 10 years after hyperbolic time training? Because with how crazy this power up is, and if he really took training serious, like I honestly think he should be able to take on Beerus. After the Tournament of Power and seeing how powerful Jiren was and everything, Goku and Vegeta are like scaled up with those guys, and Frieza just one hit both of them. So that's how crazy this is. And remember, Beerus, his power's always been a moving goalpost, which has always pissed me off, because a lot of people don't realize he used 60 to 80% in the first Battle of Gods movie, but the only people that know that he used like 10% in the superhero show are the ones that only watched it since from 2015. But they keep moving that. That's why Beerus is always a moving goalpost, and even though he should have been long gone, he's still here, and I think 10 years of Frieza training should be able to match that, but that's just me. And for the final thing I would like on this wish list is the craziest one, is if we get Cooler Black. So if we get Cooler Black to show up, we've seen Golden Cooler in these spin-offs, but I want to see him actually be introduced, because we've gotten Broly canonized, great concept. We've had Bardock canonized. Future Trunks has also got his own movie from the OG Z days, and I feel as though if they canonize him, it would actually make sense, because Cooler does kind of fit with the lore, and they actually made that one kind of tie into the movies a little bit easier, not the time frame, but if they introduced him now, he would perfectly fit in with the canon of everything. And having two of these dudes on the battlefield, that is some crazy stuff. I think that's another galactic threat, because if you have a, like, imagine if Black Frieza could take on Beerus for whatever reason, if they don't move that goalpost, and then you have his brother who might even be stronger than him and in a black form, that was his training partner in the time chamber or something, bro, that is something that calls for all the Z fighters, the Z Avengers, to basically show up and fight these guys, because that's two gods of destructions, and everybody else, they're going to be having their hands full. So I would love to see something like that, but I don't know if they would want to scale this to mass proportions all in one superhero arc. Maybe this might flood into whatever the end of Z arc is going to be introduced as. What do you guys think that's going to be? Is it going to be a battle against Frieza and Cooler, Tournament of Power 2? Let me know in the comment section below. If you watched this video all the way through, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, all right?
Young money, baby.